Hey, what's up once again, and I'd like to welcome you to Lexxi Kimani Live. With me today is Mike Tibra.
You can get me on YouTube, Twitter, as not tomorrow, bro.
Would you rather look like fish or would you rather smell like fish?
Looking is better.
Truth or dare, which one do you pick?
Yeah.
Dare. So give us that ugly face that you always do when nobody is watching you. Hey, what's up once again, and I'd like to welcome you to Lexxi Kimani Live, and of course to this special edition of the Friday Karaoke. And of course with me today is Mike Tibra.
They call me Mike Tiba. That's the stage name.
Yeah.
But my real name is Michael Natali. So the formation of the stage name came in within when I just told my real name. I was like, let me just make my real name to be short.
Yeah.
In a way that people can call it easily without them struggling. So I decided to make it Mike Tiba.
Mike Tibra.
Yeah.
So I understand that you don't come from Kenya, so you come from Sudan. Which part of the Sudan, to be more specific?
Yeah, I come from Sudan, from South Sudan specifically.
It's South Sudan.
Yeah, from South Sudan. From actually the capital city there from Juba, especially I'm residing in Juba. But the part that I belong to the side called Malakal. Malakal.
Malakal.
At the Upper Nile region.
So what makes Mike Tibra different from other upcoming artists who are trying to venture into the markets?
You know, the difference is not all that much. But you know, me myself currently now I also do production. So I can also produce songs, make my own beats, and produce my own songs.
Yeah.
So maybe that could be different because most of the artists currently now they only do recording. They only go to studios and they record their songs.
They don't know how to produce the beats and
production takes a long journey to learn it.
Okay.
Like for me, I started singing last year. I wanted to learn actually how to do production. And this year I can say thanks be to God because I can do it by myself.
Yeah, okay, and before I forget, who taught you guitar? Because you're doing guitar so well. Were you taught or you taught yourself?
You know, guitar, nobody taught me guitar. You know, I had a friend of mine back in Sudan. This guy actually was good in guitar. He inspired me so much that I always was like, if he can do it, why can I not do it?
Okay.
You see? So I decided to also look for a guitar. Within this year, around April, I came to that side of Uganda. Then he used to tell me that if you want to learn something, just sacrifice something for it. Buy something, then you learn it. Then he was like, okay. I was like, okay, no problem. I have to go and buy it and So I went and bought a guitar without knowing anything.
Wow.
Bought it in a house.
So the guitar you bought it yourself with your own money?
Yeah.
Wow.
It cost me 120. It's not all that expensive, it's okay. So I bought it, came with it at home, never knew anything what to do with it. So I had to go to YouTube. So actually I can say that.
So you learned using YouTube tutorials?
Yeah, YouTube tutorials.
And so as an upcoming artist, how many songs do you have so far? How many songs, albums that you've been able now to record? You can say they are ready products.
Currently now I have one album, 8 songs.
Yeah.
And other album, I have other 3 songs. Yeah, like one of them, on this other album, one of them was my first song, which was a collab with me and a friend of mine. Because before I was in a certain crew, they called themselves BMI. So I decided to branch out of them and then make my own living. Not working in a crew, I just work as Mike Tiba, not tomorrow. So I have a whole bunch of that one day, not tomorrow will be a company or a musical organization.
Yeah, so you said you have 2 albums. One album.
Yeah,
and it's called?
This album I call it My Future Life.
My Future Life.
Yeah, the reason why I named this album because, you know, that was the time I started music. Before I started, I was doubting myself, but I wanted to do it actually. So I decided like, what can I do?
Yeah.
Let me just give it a try.
So you decided to call it My Future Life.
Then I was like, okay, that's my future, and then the life that I mean.
In your My Future Life, what's your favorite song? Like you kind of like it, you sing it all the time, even though the other ones are from you. Like there's just this one jam that can't get out of your mind. Like you.
Yeah, actually, my future life, I have a lot of songs that I like. Because there are a total of 8 songs, and then among the 8 songs, my favorite one, it is My Fantasy.
My Fantasy.
It is actually kind of love romantic song. It's kind of R&B on a dancehall kind of beats.
For all the 8 songs in your album My Future Life, which song do you feel that it gave you more fame and it gave you a little bit of a push in the music industry?
You know, among those songs, the first song that I recorded gave me more hope. Finishing the album. You know, sometimes, because as a person who just found himself in music, he never wanted to be a musician. Because for me, I was just like, music is a hobby. I just want to do music as a fan, and then because I want to just spend time and waste time. But at the time, I was like, a friend of mine was like, yo, I think you can sing, because at school we used to do freestyle. At the time I was still in high school. I was like, you know, bro, I think you can sing. That was back in 2017 at the end. So he was like, I think you can sing. And then I have a song which was a collab of an all-star song. I want you to come in. I also put your verse there. So for me, I was like, it's okay. I'll come put my verse. That time I was doing hip hop, not R&B still. So I made my verse. I went and wrote my verse. The way this thing came out gave me more encouragement. So 2018 came in. Then that way now I was like, now I got engaged into music. I was like, now let me try to record something. That way now I started recording the first song, which gave me the courage to make the album. So when I got the courage making the album, I made the first song which would Remind Me. That was my first single song. I was alone in that song because I'm R&B trap song. So the song came out like, I never expected it to be like that. The scene was actually sounding good to me because that was one of the songs that took me time recording it. Almost a month.
How many performances have you done so far?
You know, when I was back there, I used to perform a lot, you know, most especially because back there we were having shows each and every Thursday and Tuesday. So once you perform this Thursday, you can have a chance to perform again after 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So performance was not all a big deal. You know, you get anytime you feel like you're ready to perform, you gotta present yourself, you perform.
So have you performed to any platform and which was a paid performance?
There's a day I almost even wanted to say that I'm not going to perform. I entered into a certain program. It was one of the launching of a certain organization, entertainment organization back there. You know, it was a new experience. It was the first time I see a crowd like.
It was a big crowd.
Many. I was like, this must be the whole world. Although they are in one room. So I entered inside there. Inside of me, I was like, this thing, no mistakes. I actually performed and everything was okay. It came out nice. That was actually my first time to perform in a live crowd. Because I usually used to perform to people who are like, can be something like 400 to 500. By that time, I think the condition was like 30,000. Almost 30,000.
Wow, that was big. Anyway, so what motivates you to wake up every day and do music? I know you don't necessarily do music alone, but what keeps you going? Because you know there are different people who have different stories. Like Kenyan artists you will hear them say like, I saw something trending on Twitter, I heard the bird singing, I just heard my voice in the morning, it was so breaking. And so what motivates you?
You know, what inspired me most, because for me and YouTube, we are friends. To be honest, we are friends. So on YouTube there are a lot of people who sing, a lot of singers on YouTube, and a lot of people who do covers and this stuff, a lot of vocalists. And so what inspired me mostly, like what keeps me like, sometimes I feel like maybe I'm music, but the more I watch music song, people performing, it keeps on telling me that keep on going on. One day you reach there, keep on going on. So one of the videos are one of the artists that inspired me mostly, and that's one of my favorite artists. It's Chris Brown actually.
Chris Brown.
And that's the reason why I'm doing R&B hip hop. At first I was doing hip hop. That time I used to enjoy the cross music. The cross. Then I decided to be like, being one way, it's not good. It's better to be able to feed in every situation.
Yeah,
like,
you'll be like a kind of a mix.
Yeah, you may enter into a place where people don't want hip hop, then you just put your R&B.
Yeah.
Because like places like Reading, they all need love songs. Nobody can go there. You cannot go there just with hip hop, which is not love song.
Okay.
Unless it's hip hop, but it's love song. But hip hop without R&B in it, it's never actually all that good. You know, R&B hook, then hip hop verse makes a complete nice hip hop music.
And so Mike, give us your social media platforms before you enter to our next segment. So where can people follow you? Where can people find you? Where can they find your music? And yeah, tell us.
Okay, you guys watching there, you know, you can call me Mike Tiba. And you know, you may not get the spelling right, but it's just Mike Tiba. You can get me on YouTube, Twitter, as not tomorrow, Pro. And also you can get me on Instagram as Mike Tiba. Also you can get me also as not tomorrow on Instagram. And also you can get me on Facebook, Mike Tiba, not tomorrow. You can get me also on Revival Nation, that way you can find my music. Most of them are in Revival Nation, SoundCloud, and then there is some music we make, and then music in Africa. Those are the most platforms that is having my music. So you can go there and find the album. Not my feature live, it's just there. Also on those platforms.
Can they download it for free, or it's they pay for it?
You know, we are still doing things for free. Trying for money is still, you know, they say that never worry about money. Money will come by itself.
No hurry about money.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway guys, before I forget, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, that is at Lexxi Kimani, and make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Lexxi Kimani, and on Facebook at official Lexxi Kimani.